supposed to be droopy?
Yeah, it's magic. I'll show you the magic, okay? Hey everybody, how are you all doing? So, not taking a hike today. I'm staying home. Why is that? Well, tomorrow is my wife's birthday, Kendra, which many of you will meet on Sunday. This Sunday coming up. I guess this video is coming out on Friday, so that would be correct. Sunday. And traditionally, I make her a cake. It's a strawberry cream cake. Here's a picture. Check that out. So I usually make the base cake the day before, so I'm going to do that now. And then tomorrow I'll make the cream cheese frosting and the strawberry fillings. Very, very good and very interesting how it's made. So let's get busy with this cake. So we have a homemade flour blend. So Kendra has a gluten sensitivity. So this blend is mostly like brown rice flour, potato starch, white rice flour, and tapioca flour. I think it's mostly that. We have xanthan gum, got baking powder, gotta have vanilla. We got some eggs here, gotta get those prepared. Some butter, which I need to melt, probably should do that now. We're gonna start off with 5 ounces of this flour blend, gluten-free. I need to separate some eggs, 2 whole eggs. I'm gonna need some egg whites, and I'll show you why in a second. Sometimes I mess this up pretty bad. Uh-oh. Yolks are breaking. I'll get that in there. Wow. That was a disaster. All right, one trick I learned is to use an eggshell to scoop out things. All right, this one's a little bit better. I'm sure there's an easier way to separate this. Maybe someone can give me a tip in the comments. You can tell I'm not much of a baker, but I do have a try mind. I need 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. One thing I forgot to do is preheat the oven, so we're going to do that right now. Use some spray. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of flour on the bottom and line it with some parchment paper. All right, so we're going to whisk the dry ingredients together. I'm going to add the eggs and the egg yolks. Going to add our butter, 2 tablespoons of water, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Going to whisk that up. I forgot something very important, sugar. You can tell I don't do this very often. All right, let's get this mixed together. Hopefully it'll come together. Usually you want to mix this with the dry ingredients. I think we got it. I think we saved the cake. All right, you can see it's super thick now, so let's fluff this up. Okay, so we're going to add the egg whites and get them a little frothy. All right, that looks like soft peaks to me. Hey Google, set timer for 30 minutes. All right, so we're gonna let that cook for about 30 minutes. We'll check it at 30, might need 35, and then we'll see what happens. All right, let's check out this beauty. It looks perfect, I have to say. Bam. Okay, step 1 is done. The cake is done, it looks awesome. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the strawberry filling and the cream cheese frosting. And I think I have to take Chicky in the walk in the morning, so I'll see you soon. All right, so it's Kendra's birthday. Happy birthday, Kendra. So I'm not taking Chicky for a walk. Kendra is out, and Chicory runs away from me when I try to approach him with a leash. So plan B is to drive to Whole Foods. Kendra requested a meal So I'm going to go over there, pick up some stuff, and come back. So let's go. Everybody, I'm heading back home. Got the goods for this birthday dinner. Heading home. Okay, well, I'm back home. My battery died in the car. Didn't have an extra one, so I'm back home. And what a beautiful day to be home. And we have Chicory over there. Say hello, Chicory. You don't look very comfortable. What are you doing? So, just gonna hang out here with Chicory. He's staring at me right now. Yeah, good day to be home. This reminds me of a conversation about home. Where's our true home? Zen Master Seung Sahn. I'm not sure where this teaching is, but I heard this teaching. I don't know if I read it or if I heard it from him or if somebody told me the story, but it's not really a story, but it's a teaching that he has. His teaching was, if you really want to understand your true self or experience this enlightenment, then you must cut your hair, leave home, and go to the mountains. So I first heard this when I first started practicing. I wasn't a monk yet. I think it was the first year I was practicing, somewhere in the late 90s. And I thought, wow, I guess the only way we could do this is become a monk or not, right? That's what this teaching sounds like. But as with most Zen teachings and Zen teachers, there's a meaning behind the words. So if you want to understand your true self and experience this enlightenment, first you must cut your hair. So this is a symbolism. When I did become a monk, they talked about this in the monastic ceremony, that when you're cutting your hair, the meaning behind that is cutting ignorant grass, right? Everybody has ignorance. That's one thing we all have in common as human beings. So cutting your hair means cutting through ignorance. Now the way to do that is you have to leave home. And the behind meaning of that means that everybody creates their own home, right? So we have our strong views, our strong opinions, our strong likes and dislikes, our strong beliefs, our strong discriminations. And we create a home out of that. And we protect this home. We put walls up around this home. And we defend this home. We don't want people who we don't like or people who make us uncomfortable. They can't come in. In fact, sometimes we'll maybe even hurt them or do something to them to keep out of this space. And we only want people we like or people who make us comfortable, right? So we create this home which separates us from everything else in this world, and we create dissatisfaction for ourselves and others. So leaving home means we have to let go of our strong ideas, our strong opinions, our strong likes and dislikes, our strong beliefs, and our strong discriminations. We have to let go of all of it, right? Cutting through this ignorance. The way we do that is going to the mountain. And the meaning behind that means sitting Zen, doing retreats, practicing with others. So this is really, really important for our lives and also to help this world. If we can do this, we find our true home right here in this moment, right? Because really there is no safe place. You know, we create this home put walls around this, and we think that this is a safe place. One time, Zen Master Mangang, he wasn't a Zen Master at the time, his teacher was Zen Master Kyung Ho, but they were traveling to a different temple, and during their journey, they had to find a place to rest for the night. So they found this cave, and they went into this cave, and as they were lying down, getting ready to sleep, Zen Master Kyung Ho kept looking up. And Zen Master Mangang said, "What are you doing, teacher? This is a cave made out of stone. Nothing's going to happen." And Zen Master Kyung Ho said, "Even the safest place is the most dangerous." So we're always looking outside of ourself, looking outside of this home actually, for security, comfort, happiness, and really anything outside of ourselves disappears eventually. So nothing is stable, nothing is safe. That's the meaning behind that. So it's really important to find our true home, because when we return to this original nature, right now in this moment is the safest place. So you always will hear me say that when we practice Zen, we don't get anything. And that means that we already have it, right? That's what the Buddha discovered when he realized his own enlightenment, that everybody has this original enlightened nature. But we don't understand this I. And this I is the source of suffering. It's the ego that creates this imaginary home. And we know through experience that the result of defending this home, building this home, is dissatisfaction. I will leave you with this question: where is your original home? All right, so I have to get to a one-on-one session, and then we got to finish this cake before Kendra gets home. So let's go. All right, so these strawberries here, we need to cut in half. And these are kind of going to go around the cake into different layers. But these are going to be part of the strawberry filling. Okay, we'll add a little bit of sugar. Mix that up. Juices will come out. Probably take about an hour. Okay, so we let the strawberries sit for over an hour. This juice we're going to pour into this pan, and we're going to simmer this down. I actually forgot one important step here. A little vodka. This brings out the flavor. Let's see. Not too much, not too little. Okay, we'll take the strawberries that have been soaking. A little pulse. That looks awesome. We have our syrup. We're going to add to the chopped strawberries. Give that a little mix. So this will be the filling. It's all going to make sense pretty soon. 8 ounces of cream cheese.
You're like, I don't want to interrupt you.
I'm always uninterrupted. What are you talking about?
You're going to post this on like YouTube.
Yeah.
Saying I don't want to interrupt you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple as that.
All right. Well, thanks.
Okay.
Got the cream cheese. Sugar. One teaspoon of vanilla. A dash of salt. Let's make this nice and creamy.
Yeah, it's pretty droopy.
Where's my spatula? It's what?
It's really droopy.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be droopy.
Yeah, it's magic. I'll show you the magic, okay?
Now it's looking better.
Let me see if that's... Hold on. That looks pretty good. What do you think? All right, everybody. It's time for the assembly. So first thing we need to do, we have to cut this in 3. Yeah. So how do we do this? Well, there it is. 3-layer strawberry cream cake. What do you think, Ella?
I love it.
All right, well, that's it for me. Cake's done. Kendra's not home yet, but I got to get started on dinner. So I'm just going to say goodbye to you all. Happy birthday, Kendra, and I will see you soon.